Reverence for the past is a foundational thread. More than an homage, our instinct to look into the past is a dynamic creative force that shapes our present. Behold the Leshantang collection, a testament to the eye of Tsai I-Ming spanning the sweep of history. From earliest dynasties to the modern era, this principle has guided the evolution of artistic expression. The power of the past has been the inspiration. Through the poetic imagery of the literati, through the forms of ancient vessels, through the jeweled hues of Buddhist murals. Zhang Naqian made his name as a traditional painter and a genius of many styles. In the footsteps of the great masters, he would revisit ancient painting styles, reproduce them, and then reinvent. The Dunhuang cave murals reflect the richness of Buddhist, Taoist, and secular life. They showcase painting techniques inherited from the Qin and Han dynasties, enriched by Central Asian and Indian traditions. Zhang was drawn to the pigments used by Buddhist artisans. Here, in the brilliant red of this painting, we witness Zhang as the heir and successor of a hallowed tradition. A distinguishing feature of literati artists is their connection to masters that came before, stepping forward as custodians of their legacy. Rarely have we seen this more dramatically than with this work of Daishi. The 19th century scholar was fascinated by an album of Wang Hui, the celebrated landscape painter of the early Qing dynasty. Daishi managed to paint a partial copy. 3 years later, he was thrilled to learn that the holder of Wang's album wanted to swap the original for his own copy of it. By a stroke of serendipity, the two versions were reunited. Nearly 20 years ago, they were brought together by Tsai. Viewing the works side by side, Daishi has captured the essence of Wang Hui's style while also embellishing it. Scholar artists read within the configuration of brushstrokes to intuiting meaning, finding the subtext. At the heart of this collection is an extremely rare moon flask painted in a brilliant, notoriously temperamental pigment. We recognize the inspirations from the earlier imperial treasures. The shape of this moon flask and the 9-dragon motif are both from the early Ming dynasty. These references are assertions of power and legitimacy, reflecting the opulent taste of the Qianlong emperor, his command of history, and righteousness of imperial rulers. Pieces in the Leshantang collection embody the force of history. Here that connective thread is a dialogue through painting, poetry, calligraphy, ceramics, affirming of a concept that has been central to Chinese culture across millennia.